overtime loss to Penn State. Got them back to tie it 3-3 in the end. Ultimately fell in OT. Just quick opening statement on the loss and just kind of the battle by the guys.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the guys and the effort that they had tonight. I mean, being down 2 goals twice and being able to come back both times and dig yourself out. And I thought we played a really good third period. Unfortunate in overtime to lose. We had a couple chances there to be able to finish the job, but we learned from it. We made some mistakes tonight. We got to clean those up, be better, and we know that Penn State's going to be better tomorrow, so need to be ready to go.
Coach, I mean, the first 10 minutes it was a bit of a scramble, and then they popped 2, but then Bernie gets that time of the goal. It really seemed like it jump-started the whole team. You saw them start playing better. What was it like? Kind of seemed like 2 different periods within the one.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, you go from preseason and exhibition and practice to all of a sudden you're playing a team like Penn State that can skate the way they do, that can play the way they do. It just is an adjustment. And, all of a sudden you find yourself down 2-0. And like you said, Braden being able to pop that one in from Rosser, I mean, it's a huge momentum builder and confidence builder for the group. And, I thought there were some times it got a little bit hairy for us, but overall I thought we did a good job of weathering their storms. And, you hold a team like that to under 30 shots in a game. I think it's a good job defensively. Obviously, again, areas to clean up, discipline, some mistakes in 3-on-3, and, we fall by a goal. But, again, I like the effort. I like the battle level. I like to compete from the guys. It was a big test for us tonight, and I thought we had a lot of good things that happened.
I just remember, the post-game conference against GCU when you were talking about the upcoming games with Penn State, you reflected on them as being a high shot output team.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like that was certainly the case in those first 2 periods. They come out, as you guys said, weather the storm there. But in that third, it seemed like that was a moment, shot output-wise, outpacing them. It seemed like more your guys' tempo.
For sure.
What, in your opinion, allowed for that third period to be so decisively your favorite at the start compared to the first 2?
Yeah, I think too, it's not easy to have the travel schedule that they do. We understand it going other directions, right? So for them to be able to come 4 hours and, get in Wednesday and have to, kind of regroup and play on a Friday, it's a difficult task for any team. So I thought we just kept our energy going and we kept playing our game, and I think we came up with a little bit more speed, and I felt like they were a little bit content just to hang back and try to hold on. And I felt like after we popped those 2 goals, it was difficult for them to try to step on the gas again, and we took advantage of that and thought we had a number of chances there in the third period to be able to win the hockey game, and chances in overtime to do it. So I like that. I like our third period a lot. We got a lot to build off of, a lot of confidence builder for our group, but ultimately we got to finish the job. So that's the next step in our process.
Yeah, and then you talked about taking advantage there. It really seemed like when you guys started laying the body and being physical is when you guys really took over parts of the game. Is that kind of going to be the game plan from the jump tomorrow, just more physicality? Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of things, right? There's, different things in special teams and different things in transition we got to do better. I think ultimately, though, like we were allowing for too many easy exits by them, just with their defensemen being able to beat us up ice and being able to beat 2 guys up ice. And I thought we did a better job of that, of hemming them in their zone and not allowing them to get numbers into the rush. And then ultimately, when you have the puck more and you're managing the puck more, it's hard for them to transition, and they get tired and they have to change. And, we were able to take advantage of that in the third. So I think the game plan is, going to have some few adjustments and, maybe look for a couple fresh bodies in there to give us an extra jump. And, again, we got to play another really good game because we know that this level for them, it's going to be raised and it's going to be amplified, and they're not going to be satisfied with not trying to get another win tomorrow night.
I mean, just wrapping up for you guys, obviously it goes right down to the wire against a team that, earlier you referred to as a top 10, 15 team in the country. To see that kind of performance right out of the gate for you guys, especially with so many fresh faces and new players on the roster. I mean, just a general assessment, how do you take that from this new group coming out against that Penn State squad, right out of the game, and so many moving parts for you guys?
Yeah, I think the guys have done a good job of just staying with the process, right? And I think we need to learn from the mistakes that we made tonight and get better at them and come out with another great effort tomorrow. And Again, we got a lot of learning to do. We got a lot of things to get better, but ultimately I think it gives us a good jolt of confidence, and we know if we play the game the right way, we play the game the Nanook way, we'll have an opportunity against any team in the country, and including a very tough Penn State. And all credit to them. They found a way to get that extra shot and finish the job, and we got to find a way to do that tomorrow night.
You will.
Okay, thanks guys.